Yippee! I'm super excited. The mailman just arrived and dropped off all my strawberries. So I've got 10 packets of 10 strawberries plants, and I also brought some Great Lakes, I think it was Great Lakes. It's like iceberg lettuce. I brought some lettuce while I was at it, and a couple of packets of beetroot as well. The beetroot's not looking very happy, and they only sent it Monday, so it's only been en route 2 days. But yeah, there's been a bit of yellowing of leaves, but I've brought heaps of stuff from Awapuni before and popped them in the garden, and they still come away nicely. So I will go out and I will replant the strawberries. Now I'm not going to do the 3 rows like I did last time, because yeah, that's just going to create extra work. I will be interested to see if there's any worms that have come up, because now that I've fixed the fencing, by the way, what I did, and thank you so much for all the support and the love that you guys showed me on the Homesteading Sucks video. I was like at my wit's end, but anyway, you all gave me the hope to carry on, and some generous lovely folks actually also sent me some super thanks to help me, and I was able to go and get a big huge 50-meter roll of chicken wire and some extra bits and pieces like wire cutter, and I spent 5.5 hours in the garden the next day, so that was a week ago today. And I because the whole garden is surrounded in a fence, in like an 8-wire fence, fencing, but they're so little they can go right underneath it, so that's why I put the chicken wire. Long story short, the chicken wire has kept them out. They have not been in the garden in the whole week since I've had the chicken wire up, and neither have the chickens, because I have some rogue chickens that are always out at the moment. So that's very, very encouraging, and the garlic is starting to like really look healthy. I'll let them grow just a little bit more, and then I'll put the wool around them. So yeah, so I will take you out, and we'll do a little bit of work in the garden today. It's about 1:45 in the afternoon, and yeah, we'll just see what we can get done today. And I also have to sow some onion seed, because I should have done it like 4 weeks ago, but I just haven't. I've had the stuff there, I just haven't done it. So I'll do it. Hopefully I'm not too late. If I am, I'll just buy some seedlings, and I will plant plant the onions anyway. So, but I'm trying not to buy the seedlings. Anyway, I'll see you out there. Actually, I'll show you the seedlings first. So they arrive in a banana box. Sorry. And there's all the strawberries. They usually add a few extras. There's the lettuce and the two broccoli. So just a little bit of yellowing on a couple of the leaves. So I'm not going to delay. I'm going to get out in the garden right now and plant as much of these as I can. So these are the healed in ones from the first batch, and they're actually looking really good. So that's good. And then over here are the ones that were left from the piggies eating, and as you can see, there's a couple of flowers. It's trying to flower, so I am going to pinch those off, because I want it to I want to replant them and concentrate on growing a bigger plant than trying to create a strawberry right now. Now this is the state of the bed. As I said, I'm not going to bother doing the 3 rows, and actually I'm just looking in here and I can see there's a strawberry there, over there. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I see 8 strawberries in here. Yay, so 9. So we'll plant those. And I'll be able to get more in here if I just chuck them all into this bed. I managed to get the wheelbarrow wheel fixed, and I will grab a little bit more soil and pop it in there. But always come out here when the lighting's the worst. So as you can see, the garlic's sort of coming along quite nicely, actually. There's a couple that are just sitting out here. Look at those roots. It's just sitting on the top. So I need to just go along and plonk them back in. Another one here. And I'm going to go along and just plant any gaps that I can see. Buttercups coming back through. Some weeds. I'm just getting any weeds out and finding any strawberry plants. I've managed to find quite a few actually so far. Lots of worms. Alright, so I've got, I don't know, 70 something plants in here, 5 rows. I went through all the garlic beds and I sort of zhuzhed up the soil and weeded, and tomorrow I'll feed it. Good morning. It's possibly about a week since I filmed all the strawberry planting and the replanting of the garlic, and today it is a stunning beautiful winter day. It's about 9:45 in the morning, and what I want to get achieved today is I've grabbed some black rubbish bags, and there's just pots, broken down pots, a couple of bags, and yeah, mostly just pots sort of that I'd kept up over in this area here, and they've just blown all around the garden. So I'm going to take a bag, and I've got loads and loads of other pots in my little shed, and I'm just going to clear up the space, and then I might actually get a bed organised for the spring onions, because at the moment they're just healed in and they really need to go somewhere so that they can start growing. Yeah, so that's pretty much what we're going to be doing today. I'm just going to leave the sounds going because you quite often say that when I'm outside you love to hear the birds and all the wildlife. Alright, I've got Trix with me, and no doubt she'll come along, and wouldn't it be cool if I could teach her to pick up the plastic containers as well. Right, on to some work. Hey Trix, can you get this? Get that? Here, here, see? Here, get it, get it, get it, get it. Get it. No, but yes. No, this. Ready? Ready? Get it. Get it. Get it. It's not a ball. It's not a ball. I'm trying to teach you to pick it up. Pick it up? No? Okay. Wow, one bag of it from this side of the garden. Found some more windbreak, so I'll put that along that fence line as well. I'll show you what I did with the chicken netting, and it's been up for I think 2 weeks and it's worked perfectly. Okay, so this is the fence with the windbreak, and I don't know if you can see it, but the chicken wire is all the way down the bottom and it's also anchored in. And then along this fence, which they weren't getting through this one, so they couldn't get through the 8-wire fencing, but I put it all up there, and I only hit it to about the middle, but then the pet goats were jumping through, so I had to put it all the way up along the fence line here. So it's all along there. This big mound of dirt is all topsoil that husband put over here for me, so I can use that in garden beds. I need to pull out those weeds there. I've got some daffodils that are coming up, and then I've got a little gate entrance there which has got the chicken wire, and also under the house. So yeah, there's chicken wire around 3 of the sides and a picket fence down this other end. And like I said, no chickens have got in, no goats, because I had established raspberry plants here that I was getting kilos of raspberries and pet goats. So I've just planted in the cage, I've just planted a heirloom black raspberry, so it's a non-sucker. Hey Trix, hey good girl. Yeah, so I'm going to everything's cleaned up on this half of the garden. I'm going to now do the same for that half of the garden, and then we'll make up a quick, it won't be a bed, but we'll just make up a quick area for those spring onions. I'll plant the spring onions, and actually I've got beetroot, so I might have to do them as well. They're paradise ducks. just created just this tiny little bed for the spring onions. I've got red and green, about 20 of each I think. I couldn't let it go all the way to the path because I've got some strawberries in the ground there waiting for me to find a home for them, so I've got that on my list to do as well. So I'm just going to poke some holes and shove the spring onions in there, and then I will call it a day in the garden. It doesn't have to be perfect. Trying to untangle the roots without disturbing it as much as possible. So just doing a trench, and then what you do is lay your onions, and this is the same for when I plant out my onions, I do the same. Lay it in the trench, and it's much quicker than having to create separate holes. Get those two apart. It's quite fine to put your onions closer together as well. They're just not going to grow as big. And then you just backfill. So I've only just put in 2 rows, and I've got that many left that I'm going to put in pots at the back door so that they're quick and easy. And all I will do is, as they grow and they're ready to harvest, is I won't pull the whole plant out. I'll just chop it, and then it'll keep regrowing. So that's all I'll need. And happy to say all the strawberries are looking really good. I've even got new growth coming on, so really happy with them. And the garlics, don't know how well the camera's bringing it up, but the garlic is just really starting to come away and look good, and I'll come out and I'll weed them later on this afternoon. And then I'm going to get some sheep manure on it, and then get the wool around these. So thank you for coming and joining me in the garden again over the last little bit. And I have to... Oh, hello Trix. Hello. Say hello to the people. Say hello to the friends. I'm so behind on sowing my onions, so I'm going to do that this afternoon. I'm going to do some work now and do that this afternoon. Alright, thanks for joining me in the garden, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye for now.